Okay, live for lesson 16. Let's get the show on the road. Does everyone want to pull up the quiz? A fresh start.
Yep.
And did I read that we don't have homework quizzes this week?
We don't?
I haven't really looked, so I don't know.
Yeah, we
I
do.
haven't looked either.
We do.
We can look. I will look.
We do. I'm looking. Where did I make that up?
Well, we
last
didn't have
week-
one for last week.
We didn't have one of them for last week.
But we had a freaking exam, which, whatever. Maybe it was. Maybe
I actually turned in the homework like at 10:59
Oh.
Saturday night.
Yeah, on Saturday night I was like sick all weekend, so I was getting ready to turn in or to start the exam, and I was like, oh, I never did 14 quiz.
Yeah, I had to do that, and I was like, oh crap! So, and my internet was down, so I had to run to campus, and I only had like 5 minutes to do it. I'm like, okay, let's do this. So, I got 100. Yay. Don't know how.
So we can, if you guys want to pull up the Unit 3 textbook, that's where we're. And
Wish I could have done better. I don't remember.
Yeah, there are homework quizzes. I just looked. So.
it must have been that 15, and I got overexcited about it.
Okay, and everyone was good on the homework, right? On the prep.
Yeah, just a bunch of calculations.
Sweet.
Okay. Is everyone good with opening up?
Yeah.
SPSS?
No, we don't need it.
Yeah, because it's not.
I totally get you.
I don't think it's gonna.
I did
Yeah,
not
we don't even need Excel.
Yeah.
Nice.
I opened it up, but we don't need it. So.
Okay. All right. Question 1. In a pie chart, what are the slices, sectors, different sizes?
I sure hope so.
The size of each is random.
Less intensive.
The size of each slice is determined by the number of categories. Each slice represents a category, and the area of each slice represents a portion of the total occupied by the category. Pie charts are more visually appealing when the slices are different sizes.
Yeah.
I think it's C.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some.
C.
Oh, I
Okay.
hope so.
Laura, you want to read question 4?
Yes. How are bar charts and Pareto
Yeah.
charts related? Pareto charts are constructed from tossing a coin several times. They are identical, or the only difference between a bar chart and a Pareto chart is that the bars of the Pareto chart are in order largest to smallest. That's the right one. So.
What about you?
Okay, I'll start keeping track on
Nice. What's your major?
reinforce. Okay.
Oh,
Katie, do you want to read number 5?
Sure. Is P the true proportion or the sample proportion?
P? That P.
Yes.
P is the population proportion. So is
P
the population
population proportion.
so hopefully we'll get half the score.
P is the population proportion, according to the book.
So
Is that the sample then?
Oh,
I think
Or is
sample
that-
proportion was N or something though, so I think it
Yeah.
must be true proportion.
Yep.
Mhm.
5 is B. Okay. Lydia, do you want to read question 6?
which
Yeah,
of course
what is N?
So you have to have
Number of successes, the number of candidates in an election, the sample size. So
Sample size.
C.
Oh wait,
Sample
so
size.
going back to 5 again, it's talking about proportion, not size. So we might be
So
wrong, but I don't know.
if it's a class that's
No,
required,
it's true proportion.
you have to have a
I'm pretty sure it's true proportion.
I think so too.
Okay, cool. Just double
So
check.
you can't just pass it.
Good check. Okay, question 7. If P equals 1/4, what is the smallest N that satisfies the requirement? 4.
The smallest requirement?
The smallest N that satisfies the requirement. So the sample size would have to be 4, right?
I got 40. For both the preparation, I think there's a question, and also for the homework. And for some reason, I've nailed them. I just added 0. from the denominator. I don't know if I'm doing
I
it
think-
right, but it was right.
Wouldn't
I
it
already
just
took
be-
this quiz and it's 40.
It's 40?
Mm-hmm.
Why would it be? Okay, so if n in relation. Oh, because n times 1 minus p has to be greater than or equal to 10, right? So
yeah.
so they have to bump up the ratio to 1/40 or 1 whatever. I don't know. Is that
Lydia, did you say you already took the quiz?
I did just before we started.
Oh, that's good of you. Way to
Yeah,
be.
I didn't know we could do that. So
yeah, I actually started earlier today. As long as you save it, it'll stay there. And if you don't submit it, you can submit it at any time. So I started this morning.
For you.
I thought we had to take it together, but either way works. I don't know. Okay,
Okay, so 7 is 40.
we should try to figure out why it's 40. So let me all understand.
Right.
Understand. Excuse me.
I was just looking at the textbook and I don't see anything about requirements.
But I
Well, we
think
should be
what you
looking
just
at the
said,
relation
Mara-
between p and n.
Yeah, I
Huh?
think what you just said makes sense
Yeah.
based on the requirements.
Yeah, the
for-
requirements are np has to be greater than or equal to 10, and n times 1 minus p has to be greater than or equal to 10. So n times p, we have to pick a random number, I guess. If you did, if p is 1/4, you have to times, what times 1/4 will be greater than or equal to 10? So, let me write it out. So if you do 1/4 of p times n is greater than or equal to 10, then you're going to divide by 1/4. I'll show you guys
I
this in a
love
second.
my religion teacher on campus. She's great. No papers, no assignments, no tests. nothing. Just
40.
read the scriptures.
Okay.
Everything, that's all you have.
Up yonder, right there. Do you see that? Right
Yeah.
there? Okay, so we're just basically plugging it in for that one formula. The NP is greater than or equal to 10. That's one of the requirements. So if we know P is 1/4, we just plug it in and solve for N. And that's the smallest it can be, is that number.
Okay.
So
Wait. Yes.
I understand that's like the true formula, but could I just always multiply the denominator by 10?
You probably.
I hate that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in one of the homework
Because if
quiz,
it's a fraction, if it's not a fraction, it will not be the same thing.
Okay.
But it's most likely going to be a fraction.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
Sweet.
Or do you want to read question 8?
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Use the following information to answer the next two questions. Suppose n is 24 and p is 0.4. What is the mean of weird p? Grand answer to the 10th place. So mean of weird p is the p, right?
Right? That's
Yeah.
So it's 0.4.
Lydia, we think it's 0.4.
yeah, it's 0.4.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? In the book, it says that the weird p mean
Equals P.
Is-
Yeah.
Like, I don't know
That
what to
weird
call it.
P, they call it P hat for some
P-hat?
reason. Yeah,
P hat.
it has a hat on it.
Makes sense. P hat. Okay, let's call it p hat from now on.
And then how do we find the
I
standard?
can understand.
Oh, go ahead.
It's online,
Oh, you could go.
wherever we was-
Katie, it's all you.
Sessions will never be the same. Still
Okay.
have face-to-face contact. But
Am I reading the question?
there needs
Mine,
to
yeah.
be some discussion. I like how we have these.
What is the standard deviation of P?
It definitely helps. But
Okay, so that's the square root
it'll
one,
never
right?
be the same.
Yeah.
So
So that's
we
the
take
square root of P times 1 minus P over N.
times 1 minus 0.4, all divided by, and n was 24.
Yeah, 'cause it has
Yeah.
changed.
Yep. It was 24. Square root of that is a weird number, 0.1.
Yeah, last week was by far the craziest.
that what you got, Lydia?
week I had.
Yeah,
0.1.
yeah, I got them.
What did you
So-
say you got?
0.1. So if
Okay.
you, do you guys all know that equation or formula?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you remember that, Chelsea?
And then Sunday was my busiest day.
Okay. Lydia, do you want to read question 10?
Yeah, sure. What is p hat? So I got 0.35.
It's x over n.
I hate that class.
So it's 35 divided by or over 100, and that
Yes.
gives you 35.35.
X over n is p hat, and we found x is the 35, right? Because they're wanting to find the 35 if they'll get more than that. So it's 35 over n, which is 100,
Mm-hmm.
which is 0.35.
Yeah.
So your teacher's it's a male though, your teacher.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
Okay.
just saying, I know a couple people in my accounting class
What is
who are
the
in
standard deviation of
class,
p hat?
other classes, and physics
So that is the same thing we did previously, but with different numbers.
So it's kind of funny how small campus can be at the same time. And then there's Taylor, I go to Walmart and there he is. I have yet to see you though.
I got 0.045 or 0.046.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Well, 0.046, yes.
So I haven't seen you.
0.04. I got 0.045. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, we rounded up. Then we're doing z-score. Oh, I didn't write down that one. Dang it. Where is it?
Laura, do you want to read question? No, I guess you
What
can.
is the z-score?
Value minus mean over standard deviation.
Or should have worked.
Yeah, but since it's the weird thing, where is it?
Anyways.
So it's basically p hat minus p all over standard deviation of p hat. So p hat was point. What was p hat? Was 0.1? Oh no, it was 0.35. 0.35 minus p, which was 0.3, all divided by the standard deviation of p hat, which was
Yeah, but see, if you round it to that, I just plugged in all the numbers all over again because you get a slightly different answer.
yeah. I included all the decimals in mine, and I got 1.091.
Oh yeah, okay, that's what I got.
Yeah.
So the formula you use was p hat minus p over standard deviation of p hat.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Upside down, B over it. Yeah.
Okay.
And we just found z-score, so let's use it to our advantage. Oh wait, we should read the question first.
Okay. Katie, did you hear that question 12? I think she's gone.
Well, it says she joined again.
Maybe we'll, when she comes back, we'll know. Okay.
That took me the longest.
There
Question
you are.
13. What is the probability?
Did you get 12, Katie?
Yes, I did. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. I don't know what is happening with my internet. I've never had this problem before.
You feel my pain.
I see
Stinks.
two of you. I see your frozen picture, and then I see yourself. Okay. So Lydia, do you want to read question 13?
Yeah. What is the probability?
I see that too. I don't know why that is.
Huh?
Oh, she was just talking about the screen.
Let's start with quiz.
Oh, okay.
And then
What is the
question.
probability Brittany gets at least 35 hits in her next 100 at
So let's
bats?
start the quiz, and when we get to question 8,
So we used
So
the
I
normal
got-
probability applet.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten there yet. I'm
Did
just
you get
got my question
0.138?
8. 1.138. 0.138.
Do you guys see how we got that? We're doing bigger
You
than.
plug that z-score into the
I like
applet,
the
right?
XG
Yeah.
personally. Pie charts are more visually appealing than slices are different sizes.
And just highlight the,
Just
Right.
highlight the right side, yeah.
right. Okay. So 0.138.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want me to read the next one? Oh, she's gone.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep, now you're back.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Am I supposed to read the next one or something?
Yeah.
I can read it. All
Okay.
right. If the true proportion of people who support a political candidate is P equals 0.52 and N is 2,000 people are surveyed, we want to determine the probability that the results of the survey will suggest a candidate is losing the election, getting less than 50% of the voters. What is the standard deviation of P hat? So, going back to the lovely equation, 0.52 times 1 minus 0.52, all divided by 2,000. Square root of that is 0.011.
yeah, that's what I got.
Yep. That's what I got too. Okay.
Great. Katie, do you want to read the next one?
Sure. What z-score would you use? Didn't we just find the z-score?
That was P
Yeah,
hat.
that's a different
Not of
question.
this one, yeah.
Well, we just found standard deviation, which is not the z-score. So we need to find P hat, which is x over n. I think x is 50, or is it 0.5? I think 0.5.
0.5, yeah.
0.5 divided by 2,000 to get P hat, x over n. Then we can take that number minus P, which is 0.52, divided by the standard deviation, which is what we just got.
Sorry, and how did you get that again? I got confused.
Did
Sorry.
you get, sorry, what?
Go ahead and ask, and then I'll ask my question.
Did you get negative 46.525, Lydia?
No,
Okay, so I did something wrong.
I got negative 1.79.
Let me try again. So we need P hat minus P divided by standard deviation of P hat. So P hat is 0.5 divided by 2,000. Normal. Cool. Minus P, which was 0.52.
Okay, I get you now.
Cool. All divided by the 0.001 da thing.
So yeah, so Sandy,
I keep getting negative 46.
So are you
Okay,
doing the z-score formula?
Yeah.
So 0.50 minus 0.52 divided by the square root of, the standard deviation. Is that what you do?
Because P hat is not 50.
Yeah.
It's saying getting less than 50 of the votes.
Yeah, but
in
P hat,
parentheses.
P hat is x over n.
No.
We're just supposed to do value minus mean over standard deviation.
Yeah.
But
So
we want-
0.5 minus 0.52
Why'd they
over
change it?
0.011.
Oh, because it's just a z.
Yeah, this is just a z-score.
It's just a z-score. It's not a P hat z-score. There's a difference? Let me go back up to the other one.
Yeah, I'm confused.
No,
on
there's
that too.
it doesn't say.
Yeah.
Because in
Also
question
under
12,
question-
we took the P hat, not the value.
Yeah, so when
Last one.
the
And
formula,
this one, we should use P hat still, but I guess it gave it to us. That doesn't make any sense. Why would
So-
they change the question?
Oh, because these number 14 and 15 and 16 are, you know, a brand new scenario.
Right.
Yeah,
So
but
why don't you walk us through what you did to find the z-score for 15? Because I'm confused also.
I'm just confused why p hat isn't 50% over 2000.
Yes. And why it's not.
So and why? Yeah, you say it's just 0.5. I thought it was 0.5 over 2000 because it's x over n.
Yeah, I'm
But
But they're asking for the z-score on number 15.
And so, Lydia, what formula do you use to find the p hat?
I used the z-score formula. So I used,
But don't you need the p hat to do the z-score?
yeah, so in the question it says, the parentheses part, it says, okay, so we want to determine the probability that the results of the survey will suggest the candidate is losing the election or getting less than 50% of the votes. So that's our P hat, the 50%. We want to look for less than 50. So when we plug it into the applet, we're gonna go to the left side, which is negative side, which is less than 50% of the votes. So
Chelsea, I get it now.
Okay.
Because the one before, it didn't give us the percentage. We were finding the batting average.
yeah,
Like we want to determine the probability of that. Since they
That's
just
right.
gave us that, that's why we're using it. I was so confused. I'm like, no, we don't do that. But because they just gave us that probability,
So we're going to do
We can use
0.5 minus 0.52 over 0.001.
yes.
over what? Over 0.001?
Yeah.
0.01117, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that whole thing.
I got negative 1.79.
Yeah,
Zero.
that's what I got.
Wait, you got negative 0.17? I got negative 17.
I got negative 1.79.
Okay, I got negative 17.09, so I did something wrong.
Oh, you did 0.001? It's just 10.
Oh, so question 14 is just 0.01.
Yeah, it's 0.011.
Ah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. So we told you that wrong. Sorry.
No. I think I must have just typed it wrong. So 0.011, and then that one is 1.7.
Okay, so what answer did we get?
Negative 1.790 for 15. How do you guys turn your camera off?
At the top, if you're just hovering on your face, like when you're talking, there's a picture of a video camera with an X through it.
Ah. Sweet. I have a cooler picture than y'all.
Let me just make sure, because I think I heard two different things.
Okay.
I heard negative, because I got negative 1.709, and I heard negative 1.790.
That's what I got. The second one.
I got negative
1.790.
1.790.
What am I freaking smoking? What's happening?
Is it 790 or 709?
I got 709, but I think it's point.
I think you didn't plug in all the decimals. That's probably what happened. It's because you didn't plug in all the decimals from the standard deviation of p hat. And I plugged in 0.011171392, all as many as I could fit. That's why mine probably got a different answer than yours.
So negative 1.790. Lydia, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
For 10, it's just 1.
All right, 16, last one.
Yay.
Yay.
What is the probability the survey results will show the candidate is losing even though the true P is 0.52?
So that's
Okay.
when you go to the applet and plug
Yeah,
in
I'm
your
just
Z-score.
thinking about it.
And so you just put it on the left side of the applet, right?
Yeah. Is it negative?
And that's when you get 0.0367.
Yeah, 0.037. So
Yeah.
you're rounding.
Yeah. That's all you do? Wow.
And for number 11, I get 0.002.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll get confused on this question later on.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
I'm like, I won't remember this.
Don't worry, the homework will give you enough practice.
Hopefully I get it right.
That's lovely. Okay, are we submitting then?
Yep, I guess so. Submit. I love how it makes you push it like 3 times.
Let's hope I get it
And-
submitted before my video cuts out again.
We got it.
Yay.
100.
Yep, 100%.
Sweet.
Great job, guys. Sorry, my video was going crazy.
Oh, mine does it all the time. You are good.
So did you all get a chance to look at the assignments for the big project that
big project?
we're supposed to do? We're supposed to design, study. But if you want to do that, let's see. So if you go to content, the bottom, design the study directions. We're supposed to design a study.
I saw it, but I haven't looked at it yet.
Yeah.
I see it now, and I'm opening it
No,
up.
that does not sound possible.
Design study. And I click upload. It is a Word document, and it is opening.